All right, everyone. John here, Craft Art Collectibles. Boy, have I got a video for you. I came up with this idea last week. We're thinking about doing a flea market this past weekend. Didn't get around to it, but we're thinking about it. And a lot of things come together here. For one, you get if you're following the channel, you guys know that one of the things that we do is tumblestone. I got a tumbling video that I'm editing right now. We just moved a bunch of stuff onto second stage, so those are end pieces. Can you see that? Let me show you up close here. It's an end piece off of cutting slabs. All right, they work great for these crystal cages. Look at that. Have you guys seen these? Where you can open it up, take it out, replace it with a different stone, right? To include, you can adjust the wrist. We bought a package of these off a friend to include the necklaces, right? I knew they were perfect. The cat's hitting a tripod down here. We went, buddy. So yeah, they work great for this. I know how to make these now. So I'll be doing a video on how to make these. So stay tuned for that. But a lot of things going on here. So I was thinking about ways of displaying. I mean, it just kind of all fell together. And granted, this is all just a hobby. Yeah, kind of a hobby that took off, and really don't have an outlet to ever sell any of this stuff. Well, maybe there is. There's just, we'd never had enough extra stock because everything we made, we usually give away as gifts or presents. Not until recently did I have a whole bunch of extra stuff, and it works great for this. So maybe we might have to find out how we can start retailing this stuff. I don't know. It'll start building up though. I got probably 150 pieces, 125 to 150 pieces going towards polish right now. Look at all the stuff that I got. I mean, there's just a bunch. That tub right there, I have another one over there that's got bigger stones in it. And it's full. Yeah. Learn how to tumble. But this is a display cabinet, right? You can tell that. Originally, I came up with this idea because I had these stands sitting downstairs for making the copper roses. And I just, they're not unfinished, I just went down, grabbed them, figured I'd see what I'd come up with. And sure enough, it was real quick. Didn't take me a minute. I think this is an old, was an old broken shovel handle. I just cut it into pieces and there you go. Did that. And then I was thinking, you know what? Maybe I don't want to show them like that. Maybe I want to show them horizontal like that. And immediately I came up with this idea right here. One side though. Then something clicked in me and said, you know what? I can make a double-sided piece here. And then put a handle on the top. Yeah. So I'll go over it with you. But if you wanted to just display some stuff, I mean, it's simple to make something. And you can display as much as you want. I'll show you what I did to make these. Actually, just this one and those two right there are 1.5 inch pipe. You can use anything you want, but it's got to be somewhat the size of a wrist. You know what I'm saying? So I use 1.5 inch, and then and that this is just pipe I had laying around. I have several pieces of it. This was an old umbrella extension, really old. I actually use it to stretch carpet. And since I'm not really doing any of that stuff and haven't been doing it in a long, 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 long time, I used it. You can see there's cobwebs in there. Look at that. So you cut it in. I'm using 1 foot lengths. right? These are all 1 foot. So I marked this out at 1 foot, and we cut them into pieces, right? Then I take some spray glue. I will coat, and I'm getting ready to show you here. I actually put this on a paint roller, so you can roll it. To include, you can step back with your hand and turn it. I mean, you don't have to do that. I mean, you can spray all the way around it, just hold it like this. But yeah, getting a cover on it. That cover on it is actually an old shirt of mine. Let me show you that. And I stretched it on there. Oh, and I'm just using a Sawzall to cut through the pipe. I mean, you guys can use anything. Hacksaw, handsaw. It's got to be a metal blade if it's going to be metal. You know what I'm saying? You can't use a wood. You can't use a wood or plastic blade on this metal, I don't think. You can try. Damage that blade. So, I came up with this right here, and it's just a cardboard box. See if I can get it on screen here. Just a cardboard box, and I got this piece of cloth. You can see it's tacked off, stretched into place. And what we're going to do is I'll spray that whole piece right there. Spray the whole thing. Then I spray this. And read the instructions. It probably tells you to wait until it's tacked up to where it's dry. And then you put them together. And when you put them together, you really need two people on the job, or you'll get kind of a sloppy. As you can see, I actually pulled this off because it was sloppy. I tried to do it myself. This is actually the second video I did. The other one was yesterday. It got real hot outside. Before I was done, I was just literally dripping. So yeah, we're going to redo it again. I still got 4, 5 pieces to make, right? And I got 3 of them here. I think I got 3, 2 more there, and a partial, which we'll maybe use for something else. But I'll have to go find another piece of pipe to get another 2 pieces out of to finish this off. So yeah, I just used an old shirt. It was a self-breathing shirt. You know, it's really stretchy. Maybe there's a tag in here. But I picked it kind of really for the, it's a Monterey Club, if that tells you anything. It is polyester, 96 polyester, 4% spandex. So yeah, that's what you're looking at. And you're stretching it over that to where you get a real nice tight fit. And be careful not to get any wrinkles in it, right? Let me get this stuff out of the way. Oh, I did want to show you this bracelet, or the necklace. Check this out. Now, this is another one of the end cuts that we got. And you just pull it up. I remember her walking around with these on, but I didn't know that she bought, I think you can buy 3 dozen at a time. Is that what it is, or is it 18?
I think, yeah, 18,
is it 8?
I think it's the max.
Oh, yeah. I think they got packages of these for $18. But if you go on to YouTube, you can learn how to make these. It's simple. Really simple. To include, you got to have the beads, but that's not hard either. You can buy them by the bag full. All right. Really cool. To include, this is adjustable. For how, how deep you want it to set on your chest. All right, let me get this stuff out of the way, and I will show you how I put together this. And you can do this different ways, but I think the setup is pretty neat. To include, the carry is really good. I'm really happy about it. Turned out great. All right. Get the glue out of the way. Like I said, I still got 5 more to make. All right, check this out. The wife just put this together not too long ago. As a matter of fact, she's got something on the neck over there. So one of my first pendants that I bailed. You can tell. It's not a very good bail. As a matter of fact, I probably should redo it. Yeah. I mean, I want to take this out there and probably cerium oxide it. This is one I was actually wearing, wasn't it? This is the one I was wearing?
No. I don't know. I don't think so. Because you got
I wore one of these for a long time.
one that looks just
So
like
yeah, let me pull this out here a little bit. First, let me go ahead and tip it over. And I want to show you something. It's got a latch over here, right? So when we close it up, it latches. I made this. You know, it's all simple. I just use an old piece of rope, piece off of it, some leather, and we make cat harnesses and leashes and all kinds of different stuff. Pan holders. But yeah, I already had some, and they work. It's a real nice handle, a simple handle, right? And then it carries around really easy. Real easy. I still got to cut a piece of that off. This is old dog, I think it's called dog ear lumber from fencing. And I just had some old broken pieces and ripped them down. Used some old screws. The hinges, even the hinges are old. Just stuff I had. One's silver and one's gold. Old screws. Put it together. Shot all this together. Glued that all off. Then that's just an end piece of a 2x4 that I was ripping 2x4s down for garden posts. And that was just a piece laying around that I had. I knew I was going to use it for something. Then just started cutting it into the pieces that I needed and shot them into place. A little glue. They slide right into place. Let me go ahead and open it back up. I'll come over here and we'll slide this into place. And they're pretty stiff, which is good. I mean, if they're not, then you just take a little piece of wood or piece of paper and you, now some of these you're going to have to adjust. I'm not going to mess with it now, so they might slip on me. But you get the gist of it. Latches up tight. Put this on here. Snaps up real easy. If I could get it to snap. I'm not going to mess with it. I might have to press down on it. I just don't have the angle right here. There we go. All right, I'm not messing with it. So yeah, you see how it goes. And I mean, you can display a whole bunch of stuff. Double-sided, you open it up. Don't open it all the way, or just leave it like that and put it on the corner of your table or something if you're at a flea market or you're at a show. Open it up cockeyed like this. Open it up like this. And you know what? I just had a good idea to open it up like that, right? You open it up like that. And then you put something across here, or make something that goes in there that holds necklaces. That's a good idea. Or is it not a good idea? Ain't that a good idea? Let me know what you think in the comments below. Yeah, check that out. It can hold an array of necklaces in there. Huh. Just a thought. Oh, I got to put some carpet down here too. Glasses, and this is actually a big piece of glass that was broken. Yeah, I cut glass. I actually just put out a video on how to make a stained glass picture holder about 3 months ago. So go back and watch that. Check it out. Yeah. Oh, don't want to knock everything over here. Yeah, those stones look good in there. I mean, it opens all the way up too, and it stands on its own, just like so. And it's not really. It stays up pretty good. Although you're gonna have to use some. I mean, maybe have a little handful of toothpicks or something down there in the bottom, or maybe a little box of them. You just slide one into place when it starts turning. It's an idea. All right. I think with that, I'm going to end the video. That one just wants to keep turning, don't it? Let me know what you guys think about this in the comments below. I'm also going to make one for this right here. Let me know what you think about that. And it's just for, I guess, taking to a flea market or marketplace of some kind. All right. You guys all have a great day. Like, share, subscribe. Hit that notification bell. All right.